Hi, I'm Brian Carper. I'm here this week with our tip of the week, and it's going to be probably the most important tip of the week. For I've experienced this problem many times on the lake, and probably one of the hardest tips that I'm going to be doing for you. Everybody's been on the lake and gotten stuck with a hook one time or another. Maybe even have a good emergency trip to the hospital story from getting a hook in their hand or their leg. So today, I'm going to pierce a hook in my own hand. I'm going to show you the correct way to get it out so you can get it out on the water. Go ahead and put some alcohol and clean it. If you still want to go to the hospital, you can, but nevertheless this will get it out, and it's the best way, the safest way to do it. So here's our victim for the day. I guess I'm the victim. Here's our bait, and we're going to take just a treble hook, which most people use. And I'm not going to talk much during this time, but I'm going to place this in my hand, and I'm going to show you how to get it out after I get it in there. Here we go. Looks like a good spot right here. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I've got a hook in my hand past the barb. This is where you hear a lot of stories of people going, push it all the way through. That might be an effective way to get a hook out of your hand, but it's the most painful, and I've never been able to move it a millimeter forward just because the pain's too excruciating. So this is a technique I learned, and I feel it's the best one out there. What you want to do when you get a hook in your hand, the first thing you want to do is clip off the other hook over here. And usually if you have someone in the boat, they can help. I'm going to go ahead and take this other treble hook, and I'm going to clip it off. Okay, so I have one. So as I pull this one out, this other one won't go back in my hand. Okay? And you want to get some strong line. This is 17 pound. This is why you always want to keep some type of strong line in your boat, or braided line, for this reason alone. And you want to take about 2 feet 18 inches, pull that off, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook, and you're going to wrap your line around this twice. I'm going to put it right through, and then I'm going to do another loop and go back through, so I've got it wrapped around this hook, just the one that's in my hand, twice. I just got to straighten all this out. Guess you could go ahead and take the other ones off too, but nevertheless this is the idea. Okay, once you get, like I got right now, both of these on the back side, both wrapped around, you want to get down tight, and what you want to do is push this hook forward. You want to take your hook and push it forward like that. Okay, you're going to push that forward, and then you're going to take your line right here, and as you're pushing forward and even up a little bit, making the biggest hole you can for that barb to come out of. If you have 2 people, they would pull the line. I'm by myself, so I'm going to pull it. But I'm pushing really hard up and backwards, and I'm going to take my right hand, what's holding the line, and just pull it really hard. And I hope this works. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. There. Just like that. By the time I thought, I hope it doesn't get stuck, I looked down and it was already out. I never felt a thing. I never felt any resistance where I was really having to bear down and pull it out. It might have clipped a little piece of skin, but nevertheless it came out pretty much with no harm. And that will save you a trip to the hospital, help a friend out. You get them in your legs, your arms, your neck. I've had them. And this technique is very, very, very important to know about. Once you get the hook out, that's why you always want to keep a first aid kit in your boat. This here is a $20–$30 Coleman first aid kit you can get at Walmart, any outdoor store. It's got 202 items in it. Band-aid, stuff for bee stings, ice pack, good stuff if it gets too hot. Nevertheless, we're going to use an alcohol pad here just to clean it. We had a hook in it, it could be an old hook, a rusty hook, water, bacteria in the water, and now we're just going to, like anything else, just fill it in there and clean it, and you're good to go. For me, I'm ready to go fishing again. Some people might get off the lake and say that's enough for the day, but that's it. And you can go back to fishing and have you a good story. So I hope this lesson has been informational, informative, and I hope that it will help you if you ever get a hook in you. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions, you can always reach us. I'm Brian Carper.